Hello friends, my name is Mahmood. This is my channel Accounting. Friends, I have done C articles, CPA Certified Public Accountant, BBS Bachelor of Business Studies, BCom Bachelor of Commerce, and I have 6 year experience in jobs and in teaching in different countries in multinational companies. Friends, today this is our lecture number 5. Today topic is what is asset in accounting. Friends, today I will show in briefly what is assets and we have how many types of assets in accounting, what is current assets, fixed assets, tangible assets, intangible assets. Friends, subscribe my channel to get all my lectures and press the bell button and also share and like. Okay, let's start. What is asset in accounting? Lecture number 5. To get my all lectures, friends, kindly subscribe my channel. You will get all my lectures. In financial accounting, asset is any resource which is owned controlled and held by a company to produce positive economic value. To produce friends, this is definition of asset. In financial accounting, asset is any resource. Resource, if come the word of resource mean this thing will give some benefits to us, profit to us. So asset is resource which is owned, controlled and held by a company to produce positive economic value. Positive economic value. So asset is a resource mean it give benefits to us. benefits towards in the face of profit. For example, machinery. Machinery is asset. Machinery give benefits to us. Friends, I show you assets, how many types of assets we have, and with full definition and explanation the classification of asset. This is very important chart, friends. Asset. Assets are major classified in two types. One, tangible asset. Two, intangible asset. Friend, tangible asset further classified in two types. Current asset and non-current asset. It is also called fixed asset. Fixed asset. Friends, assets majorly classified in two types: tangible asset, intangible asset. Tangible asset classified further in two types: current asset, non-current asset, or fixed asset. Friends, in current asset, cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent. Okay, what includes in cash and cash equivalent? In cash and cash equivalent include currency. In business, currency or cash is our current asset. Cash and cash equivalent deposits accounts are our current assets. Okay, cash and cash equivalent money orders. Money orders also come in cash and cash equivalent. These are further classification of cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent is our current asset. Checks is also cash and cash equivalent, and cash and cash equivalent is current asset. Check is cash and cash equivalent, and cash and cash equivalent is current asset. Bank drafts Bank drafts are also current assets and cash equivalent. So cash and cash equivalent, first example of current asset. Second major current asset is short term investment. Short term investment. Short term investment is our current asset. Short term investment includes trading securities. Trading securities our current short term investment, and short term investment is our current assets. Friends, we are doing only current asset now. Third major current asset is receivables. Our receivables are current assets. Account receivable. 4 major current asset is inventory. Inventory is our current asset. 5 inventory, the current asset which trading in business. 5 number current asset is prepaid expenses. We call it prepaid expense, but it is current assets. Why? Because prepaid expense are those expenses which we paid in advance. So therefore these expenses convert to current asset, and we called it current asset. Okay, friends, I again show you what is asset. Asset in financial accounting, asset is any resource which is owned, controlled and held by a company to produce a positive economic value. Any resource which give a benefits to a company. Current asset classified in two major types: tangible asset, intangible asset. Tangible asset, I will define after some time what is tangible assets and what is intangible assets. Now you get first this chart. Tangible assets include current assets and non-current assets. Here I will just show here. Tangible assets are those which have physical existence. Tangible assets are those which have physical existence. Intangible assets have no physical existence. Okay, further in briefly I will define after some time tangible and intangible assets. Tangible assets are physical existence. Those assets which have physical existence. Those assets which have physical existence. Intangible assets are those assets which have no physical existence. which have no physical existence. Okay, tangible assets have further classified in two types: current assets and non-current assets. Non-current assets also called fixed assets. Current assets include cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent include currency, cash, deposits accounts, money orders, checks, bank drafts. Okay, short-term investment is also a very major type of current assets. Okay, short-term investment include trading securities, all those securities which we bought. Receivables is also current assets. Inventory is current assets. Prepaid expenses current assets. Friends, prepaid expense, those expenses which we paid in advance, so therefore these expenses convert to current assets, and these expenses are called prepaid expense. Okay friends, now we come to non-current assets. Current assets, non-current assets, tangible assets, intangible assets. Tangible assets have physical existence. Tangible assets are those assets which have physical existence. Tangible assets is classified in current asset and non-current assets. Current assets, which is for short term, used in business. Fixed assets, which is long term, used in business. Fixed assets include land, building, for machinery, furniture. These are fixed assets. Land, building, machinery, furniture, tools, computers, laptops, IT equipment. These are fixed assets. Friends, tangible assets which have assets are two types: tangible assets, intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which have physical existence. Intangible assets are those assets which have no physical existence. Okay, tangible assets further classified in two types: current assets and non-current assets. Current assets used for a short term in business, used for short term business. Non-current assets, fixed asset used for long term in a business. Current assets are these: cash and cash equivalent, currency, deposits, money orders, and fixed assets are land, building, machinery, furniture, tools, computer equipment. Let's come to intangible assets. Intangible assets are those which have no physical existence. Intangible assets includes patents, copyright, licenses, goodwill, trademark, trade name, friends. Intangible assets includes patents, copyright, licenses, goodwill, trademark, trade name. Friends, I give a small review. What is asset in accounting? In financial accounting, asset is any resource which is owned, controlled, and held by a company to produce positive economic value. So simple, asset is any resource which give benefits and profit to a company, benefits in the face of profit. And this resource asset majorly two types: tangible assets, intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which have physical existence. Okay, tangible assets further divide in current assets and non-current assets. Current assets include cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalents includes currency, cash, non-current assets, deposit accounts, non-current assets, money orders, non-current assets, checks, non-current assets. Anyone knows these things? Bank draft, non-current assets, short-term investment. Trading securities. The companies do some short-term investments. These becomes in a current assets which is recovered in the 1 year, within the year. Therefore, we called it short-term investment. Those investments which recover, which complete in 1 year, during the 1 year, therefore, we called it is current assets. And short-term investment include trading securities. The company buys some securities for the profit purpose. Receivables. Account receivables are our current assets. Inventory. Account receivables are those receivables we sell on the credit, and this become our account receivable, and it is current assets. Inventory is current assets. Inventory which is used for sale purpose and which is trading in a business is called inventory. Prepaid expense, those expense which is paid in advance, so therefore it is called prepaid expense, and therefore this expense convert to current assets. When the advance time complete, then we do adjustment entry for prepaid expense and we convert it into again expense. This way I will give a one lecture, separate lecture on prepaid expense. So friends, kindly subscribe my channel to get all my lectures. Okay friends, intangible assets. Intangible assets are those assets which have no physical existence. Intangible assets includes patents. Patents are those patents are those documental and verbal and documentals documents which we paid, like agreements, copyrights, licenses. Licenses also a documental. These are intangible, have no physical existence. Like goodwill. Goodwill has no physical existence. Trademark have no physical existence. Trade name have no physical existence. Patents have no physical existence. Copyright have no physical existence. So these are our intangible assets. Friends, today our lecture is completing here. Kindly subscribe my channel. If you will subscribe my channel, you will get all my lectures. Inshallah, in further lectures I will give lecture on the prepaid expenses and our what is liability and accounting standards, and many lectures will come, and how we prepare the financial statement. I will give one lecture on this, how we prepare financial statement from trial balance. And this is very important lecture. If you don't want to miss this lecture, so kindly subscribe my channel. You will get how we prepare financial statement. Thank you, friends. Okay, friends, thank you.